As we get older, sleep often becomes a complicated issue. Many seniors experience restless nights, waking up in the middle of the night, unable to drift back to sleep. The feeling of lying awake, staring at the ceiling, knowing that sleep is essential but feeling as though it's slipping farther away can be frustrating. But it doesn't have to be this way. In fact, there are simple, actionable steps that you can take to guide yourself back to sleep, even after a midnight wake up. If you're over 60, you're probably already aware of how aging can change your sleep patterns. It's not just about waking up in the middle of the night. It's about how your body has adjusted to a different rhythm. Your sleep cycle, specifically the deep sleep phases, may not be as restful or as long as they once were. That means even if you fall asleep, your sleep can feel fragmented, and you may find yourself tossing and turning or staring at the clock at 3 a.m. Sleep is vital for your health and well-being, especially as you age. It helps maintain cognitive function, restores your energy, supports your immune system, and promotes physical recovery. In fact, a good night's sleep is just as important as a balanced diet and regular exercise. Without it, your overall health can begin to decline, contributing to a range of physical and mental health issues. So, if you find yourself waking up during the night and struggling to fall back asleep, don't worry. You're not alone. The key is understanding what's happening in your body and learning how to address it. Over the years, research has shown that certain habits and lifestyle changes can help you fall back asleep more easily. The following tips will guide you through various techniques to improve your sleep quality and help you navigate those frustrating midnight wake-ups. In this video, we will dive into a variety of strategies, from breathing exercises and body relaxation techniques to simple environmental changes that can help create an ideal sleep setting. I'll also be discussing the science behind why we wake up at night, especially as we age, and offer practical solutions that don't involve complicated routines or expensive sleep aids. You might be wondering, why is this happening to me now? Well, there are several factors that can contribute to sleep disruptions in seniors. As you get older, your body's production of melatonin, the hormone responsible for regulating your sleep-wake cycle, decreases, making it harder to fall and stay asleep. The circadian rhythm, which controls your body's internal clock, can become misaligned, causing sleep disturbances. Additionally, physical conditions such as arthritis, restless leg syndrome, or the need to frequently use the bathroom during the night can also contribute to waking up at odd hours. Another factor that may be at play is your sleep environment. As you age, your body's sensitivity to stimuli like light, temperature, and noise increases. What once seemed like an acceptable sleeping environment may now be preventing you from achieving restful sleep. Even slight changes in your sleeping conditions, like a change in your pillow or a new noise in the environment, can disrupt your sleep patterns. But here's the good news. While it may seem overwhelming at times, there are things you can do to improve your sleep and fall back asleep more easily when you wake up in the middle of the night. By incorporating a few simple practices into your routine, you can regain control over your sleep cycle, boost your energy levels, and wake up feeling refreshed. Relax your mind with deep breathing. When you wake up in the middle of the night, it's natural for your mind to race. Perhaps you're thinking about your to-do list, worrying about upcoming events, or reflecting on something that happened earlier in the day. These racing thoughts are one of the primary reasons why seniors struggle to fall back asleep. The key to overcoming this mental hurdle is relaxation. One of the simplest and most effective techniques to quiet your mind and induce relaxation is deep breathing. Deep breathing helps to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for calming the body down. This helps reduce stress, lowers your heart rate, and prepares your body for restful sleep. To practice deep breathing, start by lying down comfortably and closing your eyes. Focus on your breath and slowly inhale through your nose for a count of 4. Hold your breath for a count of 4, then exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 4. This is known as the 4-4-4 breathing technique. Repeat this cycle for at least 10 minutes. By focusing on your breath and practicing deep, controlled breathing, you're telling your body that it's time to relax. To practice deep breathing, start by lying down comfortably and closing your eyes. Focus on your breath and slowly inhale through your nose for a count of 4. Hold your breath for a count of 4, then exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 4. This is known as the 4-4-4 breathing technique. Repeat this cycle for at least 10 minutes. By focusing on your breath and practicing deep, controlled breathing, you're telling your body that it's time to relax. Not only does deep breathing reduce anxiety, but it also lowers cortisol, the stress hormone, in the body, which can help you drift back to sleep faster. Moreover, controlled breathing helps to oxygenate your brain and improves your circulation, both of which contribute to a more restful sleep. So, if you find yourself awake in the middle of the night, try this breathing exercise to ease your mind and fall back into a peaceful slumber. Limit light exposure. Light plays a crucial role in regulating your body's circadian rhythm, which is your internal sleep-wake cycle. When you wake up in the middle of the night, exposure to light, especially blue light, from devices like smartphones, tablets, and TVs, can trick your body into thinking it's time to wake up for the day. This can make it harder for you to fall back asleep. As we age, our sensitivity to light changes, and our body's natural production of melatonin decreases. Melatonin is the hormone responsible for signaling to your body that it's time to sleep. Light, especially artificial light, can inhibit melatonin production, which is why it's essential to keep your environment dark when you're trying to fall back asleep. If you wake up in the middle of the night, avoid turning on bright lights or checking your phone. Instead, keep the room as dark as possible. If you need some light for safety or comfort, opt for a dim night light or a low-level red light. Red light has minimal impact on melatonin production and won't disrupt your body's sleep signals. By limiting your exposure to light, especially in the hours leading up to bedtime, you can train your body to associate darkness with rest. This can help you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. Avoid checking the time. It's easy to glance at the clock when you wake up in the middle of the night, but doing so can actually make it more difficult for you to fall back asleep. When you check the time, you're subconsciously reminding yourself that you're not sleeping. This can create anxiety, making you more alert and less likely to fall back asleep. Moreover, when you see the time, you may start to think about how much sleep you're missing out on. You might worry about having enough energy for the day ahead, or wonder how long it will take you to fall back asleep. This mental stress can prevent you from relaxing and, in turn, make it even harder to sleep. Instead of focusing on the clock, try to clear your mind and practice some of the relaxation techniques we discussed earlier. If you absolutely must check the time, keep the clock out of sight or set it across the room so you're not tempted to stare at it. Over time, avoiding clock watching will help train your brain to let go of the anxiety surrounding your wake-up time, allowing you to return to sleep more easily. Use the body scan technique. When you're awake at night, your body may be tense or uncomfortable, which can make it hard to fall back asleep. The body scan technique is a simple yet powerful way to relax your body and calm your mind. It's a mindfulness practice that allows you to focus your attention on each part of your body, promoting relaxation from head to toe. To begin, lie down in a comfortable position and close your eyes. Start by focusing on your toes. Notice how they feel. Are they tense or relaxed? Gently tense your toes for a few seconds, then release the tension. Move up to your feet and repeat the process. Slowly move up through your body, working your way from your legs to your hips, stomach, chest, arms, and finally, your head. Tense each muscle group for 5 seconds, then release the tension. This technique not only helps you relax, but also brings your attention away from distracting thoughts, allowing your body to settle into a restful state. The body scan technique is especially useful if you have muscle aches or discomfort that are preventing you from sleeping. By releasing tension in your muscles, you can promote better circulation and enhance the relaxation response. Falling back asleep in the middle of the night can be a challenging experience, especially as we age. But by incorporating simple, practical strategies into your nightly routine, you can significantly improve your ability to get restful sleep, whether it's through deep breathing, limiting light exposure, avoiding clock watching, or practicing the body scan technique. These methods can help guide you back to sleep quickly and easily. As you age, it's important to remember that changes in your sleep cycle are natural. However, this doesn't mean you have to accept poor sleep quality as an inevitable part of aging. By following the tips and techniques outlined in this video, you can regain control over your sleep and wake up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on how to live your healthiest, happiest life as you age. Leave a comment below, letting me know which tips work best for you, or if you have any other sleep strategies to share. Sleep well, and I'll see you in the next video.